Game 1 time in, 0-0-2.
We have serve from Elise Jones.
Point.
I don't think Chao Yi was expecting that ball to come back to her like that. What a shot from Etta Wright. She really shows flashes of greatness, and it's what made Etta Wright a player that Ben Johns last year in Houston said, I'm looking for a mixed doubles partner. I'm going to play with Etta Tuionetoa. She just has these flashes of greatness, but hasn't quite put it all together to win PPA titles.
Point.
Brooke going with the speed up there, but puts it in a spot to Etta that's going to be a pretty easy counter attack for her. A big forehand volley.
Side out.
Bringing a ton of pace on that volley, putting it at her feet. Brooke's forehand is so good. One of the more powerful women's doubles players on tour.
Point.
Chao Yi with a nice combo there, setting that up nicely by playing it down Elise Jones's line, catching her a bit off guard, and then finishing it off.
1-2-1.
It's 1-2 now.
Second serve.
Elise Jones is really putting her pedal to the metal there, staying on offense, being aggressive.
1-2-2.
She's great at defense, but she also has some really nice attacks. I always tell Elise Jones that she's just a complete player.
Side out.
Etta's really hitting her spots early. If she can continue to play like this, I think they're big favorites in this match.
2-1-1. Stop play. I'll recall the score.
From grandstand 2, it looks like men's doubles over there. Marshall Brown, who's already in the quarterfinals, he's playing with Greg Dow against J.W. Johnson and C.J. Klinger. So great thing about Pickleball TV is we're showing all these matches. You can log on to the app and see grandstand 2 or showcase 1. Thank you, Pickleball TV, for all you have done to grow the sport of pickleball. We are just getting started.
2-1-2. Point.
And we see on that rally as Chao Yi gets trapped there with a nice attack from Etta, but Chao Yi on the right side, and Brooke on the left, but we've seen both. So we'll see if Brooke plays the right, Brooke plays the left,
3-1-2.
if they keep switching it up. It'll be interesting to see their strategy here.
Point.
And I think Chao Yi and Brooke are really focusing on working the ball towards Etta Tuionetoa. And I'm not sure that's the best strategy. I think they need to be more balanced and play more at Elise.
Side out. One, 4-1. Point.
A great spot there. If they can play it behind Etta, really saw
2-4-1
lines like that. It's going to be a challenge for her.
Second serve.
Brooke whipping out a lob there. That's a bit of a rare shot for her in women's doubles. We'll see if she's wanted to hit more lobs in this match, but I doubt it.
Point. Brooke on 3. 3-4-2. Point.
And Brooks' forehand drive clips the net, and it really threw off Etta Tuionetoa and Elise Jones there.
4-4-2.
They were sure who was going to take that ball.
Side out.
And the previous rally, Brooks' drive barely went over the net, and that time
4-4-1.
comes up way short. So she's really ripping those forehands, but needs to get them a little bit higher. Our first dive of the match.
Point.
What a rally, and Elise Jones with one of her special shots, her special ability. Let's take a look on the replay from Pickleball TV.
Bleeding timeout.
Elise Jones is just tough as nails, and I think has more respect than any other player on tour for the effort that she gives. Has to be one of the funnest, best partners you could ever want to play with. Will go all out for every point. You are just never out of a rally with Elise Jones. So impressive. We've got a great game one here. It's 5-4 currently. A lot on the line. So a quarterfinal appearance for both these teams. Etta and Elise, yes, they're the 5 seed, but making the quarters in women's doubles, if you're not a top 3 team, is still super impressive. So it's getting so tough. All these pros will tell you it's not just men's singles and mixed doubles that is hard. Every division is getting way tougher on the PPA tour. And it's not just new talent. So yes, we've been anticipating more players coming into the sport, really good players, but it's a lot of our current pros that are just getting better and better now that the PPA Tour has given them the opportunity to become full-time pickleball players.
Point.
And we've seen a couple shots where Chao Yi has been at the kitchen line and hit some of those shots long. I think she's just either overhitting or her paddle is playing too hot.
6-4-1.
It's great to have pace, but on these blocks, she's just a little off on her timing or hitting it too hard.
Second serve. 6-4-2. Point. Timeout receivers, 7-4-2.
Not super pleased with the past 2 rallies. A couple unforced errors, so that is going to be a challenge if you have unforced errors in an R16 match on the PPA Tour. Like I mentioned, the margin for error is just super small, and they're playing at the top 5 seeds. So Elise Jones and Etta Tuionetoa are not going to give them a lot of opportunity.
Side out.
So a good timeout there from Buckner Wang. You know, coming out of the timeout, they're pretty aggressive on that rally, and they get the side out that they needed. So instead of 8-4, it's 4-7, then they have the ball. And you see so often coming out of a timeout on the PPA Tour that it just is a different game, or the momentum just feels different. You can kind of stop the opponent's run, and it's 5-7 now.
5-7-1. Point.
6-7. Zane Navratil actually is advocating that we get rid of timeouts on tour because they can be such momentum changes.
6-7-1. Second serve.
The ball looked very close from my viewpoint, but I'm sure Elise Jones had a great view of it. She's known as a great line caller, so certainly trust her,
6-7-2
on that. It's 6-7.
Side out.
So they get 2 points there and up to 6 now.
7-6-1.
7-6.
Point. Eight, 6-1. Second serve.
And I think if you play it soft and low to Etta Wright, either at her feet or to her backhand, that's definitely the spot you want to
8-6-2.
go.
Side out.
One of those hands battles and firefights that can just go either way in women's doubles, and ball will go back to Buckner Wang at 6-8.
6-8-1. Second serve.
And Chao Yi Wang really being aggressive, charging the kitchen line with a forehand volley, but would like to see her go for more there. I feel like she can really have better attacks than that.
6-8-2. Side out. Eight, 6-1. Second serve. Eight, 6-2.
And that was
Point.
a great serve from Etta Tuionetoa, probably her best of the match so far, and a missed return
9-6-2.
long as a direct result of that great serve.
Point.
Etta has figured out that they're going to try and play it soft and low to her backhand side, so she takes that dink out of the air, really trying to
10-6-2.
eliminate that weakness by volley dinking that.
Point. Game, 11-6.
And Brooke Buckner misses an overhead, hits off the edge of her paddle. Brooke has always had such a strong overhead on PPA Tour, so a bad time to miss that one. Game 1 goes to Elise Jones and Etta Tuionetoa, 11-6. So a strong performance from them. We'll take a quick timeout and be back for Game 2. Don't go anywhere on Pickleball TV. I'd just like to see more
0-2.
pickleball. So we'll see if they can force a third here.
Side out.
You don't want to have
Elise.
too many unforced errors like that. And it seemed like Brooke was really trying to work that dink soft to Etta's backhand, so she's focused on a spot, right? So she's already knows where she's going to go with the
0-0-1.
ball before she hits it, and sometimes that can just kind of create inconsistency or predictability.
Point.
That is honestly probably a shot that Brooke Buckner hits 9 times out of 10. She's very good at those. He was out by 2 inches.
1-0-1.
It was pretty close.
Point.
And Brooke is really late on that attack and not in the right spot with her paddle, and she kind of gets almost chicken wing in a sense, but
2-0-1.
just not a good hands battle from Brooke Buckner there.
Second serve. Two, 0-2. Point.
Putting a lot of pressure on Wang, and they've opened up a 3-0 lead.
3-0-2.
Probably the best serve on court. We'll see how aggressive she is. Not very.
Side out.
And Elise hasn't tried too many lobs in this match. And sometimes when you just try a lob in the middle of the game too, and you haven't been hitting many of those, your timing is a bit off, and that one was way out.
Point.
Great lob there from Brooke Buckner sends Elise Jones crashing into the huge LED board on Carvana Grandstand Court. So it's a nice play from Brooke. 1-3.
1-3-1. Point. Two, 3-1. Point.
Sharp serve from Brooke Buckner. That was a beauty. 3-3 now. So when the ball is in Brooke's hands on serve, I feel like that can set them up in points. We'll see if that continues.
Second serve.
He just not playing quite as well right now. But she will have the ball at 3-3-2. If they can get 1 or 2 more points here and potentially get a lead in game 2, I think that would be huge for Buckner Wang. So
side out.
A couple rallies ago, it was Elise Jones on the left side, and Brooke Buckner was backhand dinking with Elise Jones. And then that rally, Tuionetoa is on the left side backhand dinking with Brooke Buckner, and that goes their way. So I think Brooke and Yi would prefer to backhand dink with Elise Jones, but they're not going to get that opportunity if Tuionetoa plays on the left. You can really see how these players will switch their strategies so fast from rally to rally. I just want to speak on that one more time. So I think that's one of the great things that you'll see when you're on site at these PPA Tour events. You'll see the great ones, and we've got a bunch of them on the Carvana PPA Tour.
4-3-2.
Almost imperceptible how they may play one rally and they say, we don't like this pattern and we're going to switch it up.
Side out. Three, 4-1.
The second lob from Elise Jones in this game too that has been way out, way long.
4-4-1.
If they take away her ability to lob and she misses too many of those, that would be key for Buckner Wang.
Second serve. Four, 4-2. Point.
And that is out by about a foot, maybe a foot and a half.
You can't appeal, you can just challenge. After video review, the rally stands, the ball was out, loss of a free challenge, no free challenges remaining, 1 free challenge remaining. We resume play at 5-4-2.
Right, so the call will stand, and Elise and Tuionetoa will not have a
Time
free
in.
challenge the rest of this
5-4-2.
game. Brooke Buckner serving at 5-4.
Side out. 4-5-1. Second serve. 4-5-2. Side out.
Buckner fighting her way out of trouble there, and Elise Jones pushes it long.
5-4-1.
Oh,
Point.
Zhao Yi with her best shot of the match. And a celebratory bump against Brooke Buckner, so great play from her. They're up 6-4.
6-4-1. Point.
And so well played rally from Brooke Buckner. She was pulled way off the court on that around the post. And
Timeout
then boom,
receivers.
she's
7-4-1.
back at the kitchen line and finishes it off with an attack. Catches Elise Jones.
7-4-1. Second serve. 7-4-2. Side out.
Brooke brought some heat on that forehand drive, and Zhao Yi knew it. And she tried to go for a backhand poach, but
4-7-1.
just missed it. You hate to see chances like that missed off such a great drive.
Point.
And I know Elise Jones would have got that ball, and she might have left some skin on the court. But Zhao Yi just not able to pick it up. So 5-7
5-7-1.
now.
Second serve.
And that's interesting. Tuionetoa is not scared at all of Zhao Yi Wang's hands. She's attacking through transition zone, which a lot of players would probably say is a no-go, but that firefight doesn't go their way. I still think Tuionetoa likes her chances against Zhao Yi Wang from that spot.
5-7-2. Side out. Seven, 5-1. Second serve.
And Elise Jones, such a pesky player to play against. You think that she's on the run and off balance.
7-5-2.
It doesn't matter with Elise Jones. She's going to drop the ball perfectly into the kitchen line.
Point.
And mentioned earlier that you want to play the ball soft at Tuionetoa's feet
Coming to Etta.
or to her backhand side, and really at her feet has been a great strategy so far.
8-5-2.
She's not fielding those balls well, and another miss.
Point.
Big forehand drive from Brooke Buckner. What a shot. She really brings the pace on her forehand drives. If we were indoors, I think she'd set off the smoke alarms. What a shot. (9-5) now, and a golden opportunity to close out game 2 here.
9-5-2.
Keep your foot on the gas and force the third game.
Point.
Great spot chosen from Brooke Buckner. Backhand, two-hand attack off the bounce. She didn't hit it quite as hard as she can from the backhand side, but she places it middle and a little bit low. Earns them a game point here.
Point game.
Forehand drive
11-5. Timeout change ends.
Unforced error from Etta Wright off, but is already in the quarterfinals for women's singles.
Game 3. Time in. 0-0-2.
So congrats to Brooke. She wants a women's doubles
Point.
quarterfinals appearance. But a missed return to start game 3. 1-0-2. Brooke has always been such a tremendous singles player, and now that she's in the quarterfinals,
1-0-2.
A threat to definitely make Championship Sunday.
Side out. Zero, 1-1. Point.
So the difference in the change from game 1 to game 2, and here at the start of game 3, it just seems like a lot of these service returns are going towards Brooke Buckner's forehand, and that is what they want. So if Brooke can continue to tee off on these forehand thirds, that is going to
1-1-1.
Right, Tuionetoa and Elise Jones on defense a little bit. So they need to work the ball more to Xiaoyi Wang.
Second serve. On the right. 1-1-2. Point. Two, 1-2. Side out.
And Elise Jones sneaks home a sneaky little shot there. 1-2-1.
1-2-1.
Not sure why Xiaoyi or Brooke Buckner didn't go for that middle ball.
Point.
I didn't touch you? No.
2-2-1. Second serve.
And Brooke Buckner does not miss too many forehands high like that. That is her bread and butter, folks. So when Brooke gets a high forehand that she can volley and attack, it's absolutely a recipe for success. Brooke Buckner has a big forehand.
Point.
I think Etta Tuionetoa knows that she can test Xiaoyi Wang's hands a little bit.
3-2-2.
Expect that to continue.
Side out. Two, 3-1. Point.
Wow, what an around the post from Brooke Buckner. Waited till the very last second. It almost didn't look like that shot was there to go around the post.
3-3-1.
That was so well timed and well played from Brooke Buckner.
Point.
Great energy from them right now, really firing themselves up after every rally.
4-3-1. Second serve.
And I'd like to see Brooke Buckner do a little bit less of that. So it's kind of a change-up, forehand speed of attack, but she's just not quite as
4-3-2.
deceptive as some of these other players that do that. And I don't think it's the best shot for her.
Point.
But her backhand dinging has been very strong throughout this match, and when she can get backhand to backhand on Elise
5-3-2.
Jones, she's been winning most of those battles, and it's something that Elise Jones is likely thinking, I don't want a backhand ding with Brooke Buckner.
Side out. Three, 5-1. Point. 4-5-1. Point. Five, 5-1. Second serve.
Etta is doing her best to try and finish off that rally. Is just not generating enough power or put away
5-5-2.
with those shots, and she's got to develop more power, become a dominant women's doubles player.
Side out. Five, 5-1. Second serve. 5-5-2. Side out.
A couple misses from Tuionetoa on back-to-back points, and you're trying to make the quarterfinals at a slam on the Carvana
5-5-1.
Tour. Sometimes you miss a couple shots, and that can be the difference. Going
Point.
cross-court with the
Timeout,
forehand
change
speed up
ends.
there,
6-5-1.
but Etta is ready with the counterattack, and that speed up from Tuionetoa did not work, so it's 6-5 going into the side switch. Elise Jones and Etta Tuionetoa have the advantage, but what a great game 3. This one could go either way. We'll be
5-6-1. Point.
And I think the opportunity was there for Etta Tuionetoa to find a hole down the middle and try and paint that back line.
6-6-1.
It is a tough shot, and Etta sails along.
Second serve. Six, 6-2. Point.
Great combo there from Brooke Buckner. Working the ball in order to get that high forehand that she loves, puts it away. 7-6 now.
7-6-2. Side out.
And Brooke starts that firefight, but I really like that she's continued to be aggressive. I think Chayu just a little bit late on that, but look for Brooke to continue to stay aggressive. She doesn't need to change up her strategy at all.
6-7-1. Second serve.
Some nice play there from Buckner and Wang, and Wang finishes it off with a big overhead.
Head on
well
the
spotted. 6-7-2.
6-7-2. Point. Seven, 7-2. Side out. Seven, 7-1. Point.
And Brooke found herself on the right side on that rally, and she still takes the opportunity to create offense off that backhand.
8-7-1.
Nice shot from Brooke Buckner. 8-7.
Second serve. Eight, 7-2.
That is a
Side
great
out.
rally. Some immense pressure being put on by Brooke Buckner. And Elise Jones and Etta Tuionetoa
7-8-1.
somehow fight their way out of it and get a huge side out. 7-8.
Point. Eight, 8-1. Second serve. 8-8-2. Side out. Eight, 8-1. Point.
And Buckner and Wang feeling very confident right now, staying on offense, staying aggressive, working in
Timeout
the
receivers,
attacks when they
9-8-1.
can, and it's put Elise Jones and Etta Tuionetoa on the brink here. It's 9-8. They will take a quick timeout. We'll see if Buckner and Wang can close out this third game. Would be a very impressive win for them. So if they can win across Pickleball
9-8-1.
TV, there's been some awesome matches.
Read an out call. Second serve. Zoe on the right. 9-8-2. Point.
One stop.
10-8-2. Point, game match,
And there it
11-8.
is. So Buckner and Wang have done it, and a little bit of an upset, defeating Elise Jones and Tuionetoa. They are knocked out of the slam.